And we are live. Howdy, folks. What's going on? What's going on, Gary?
Hey, not a whole lot. Just enjoying the evening. How about you, sir?
Oh, I got some goodies in the mail today.
You did? From who?
Yes. One of the many companies I order shit from.
Oh,
I'll show you in a few minutes.
okay.
Let's just wait till we get some folks watching here. So, who's out there right now?
I don't even
Nobody's saying anything out there yet. Daily Gun Show still going on.
Daily Gun Show, and there's still a couple people in Tardots, or not Tardot, in roll calls. Chat.
Oh, I didn't even know roll call was doing it yet. So.
He started one right about the time the Daily Gun Show started, and he and Gunpowder were in there, and Sean Green, pretty much, and RL was in there for a while.
Oh, so basically, what you're saying is roll call's trying to steal my panel.
I think so, pretty much.
Yeah, well, I got my co-host. That's all that matters.
But for some reason, and I kind of had this going on the side for a while, roll call seems to have dropped out of the chat and left Gunpowder going all by yourself. I don't know what's going on with
that. Like I said, it matters not. I've got my co-host, and as long as I got you, we're good.
Well, I appreciate it.
Rigo's out there, Bo's out there. How you doing, Bo? How you two doing? We got 5 watching and only 2 talking. I see a problem there. And over on the gun channel side, we have Steve Johnson, Moon Food, Pants.
Well, you're running over there too.
Yeah.
I posted that live chat last night, and I woke up this morning and G-Webs had went in and created me a live chat on my channel and told me from now on I needed to post my live chats in gun channel. So I thought that was pretty cool. He set up the chat for me. So
all you had to do is ask. He'd done a long time ago.
Yeah, well, he's got a lot of stuff going on.
He is a busy individual.
And I didn't really do enough live stuff, but hey, if he's going to put one out there for me, I'll sure use it. So.
Amorphous is out there. How you doing, brother? Well, we getting some folks in here now. I might have to go over to roll call and kidnap my panel, but you know.
Well, that's pretty scary. I look at this thing on gun channels and it shows my face right on the screen. That's going to scare a lot of people off right there.
Yeah. We're used to seeing you.
Oh, well. I got it pretty dark in here anyway. It's hot today.
Hey, it wasn't hot here. It was only up about 75, 78.
Well, that's what it is in the house right now, 78, and I'm too damn cheap to turn on the air conditioner.
Well, I wouldn't turn on the air conditioner anyway. Before I decide to turn on the air conditioner, it has to be 95.
I used to have a rule I wouldn't do it before Memorial Day.
I mean, if it ain't 95 degrees, and then when I turn it on for 10, 15 minutes, turn it back off.
Shooting with Uncle Dan is in the chat.
Uncle Dan's always welcome.
We got some peeps in here now.
Yep. We got 5. Of course, like I said, I want to go over roll calls and
5 people on the chat and 6 thumbs up. That's a pretty good trick.
Hey, I'm talented like that. I am talented like that. I'm still the only person on gun channels to ever have more thumbs down than I had people watching. And how that happened, I have no clue, but it did.
Well, I wonder if Alan got any sleep.
No, I'm sure Alan slept real well. I sent him a message earlier, and he said, I slept like a baby. Your phone call didn't even faze me. And I said, yeah, we noticed.
Uncle Dan wants us to say lever action, so I'll say it properly, and then you can say it.
Lever action. Lever action. This is not a discussion we're having tonight. I've made my mind up. We're not discussing lever action guns tonight.
Okay. We can discuss my cat because he has made his appearance now.
Nope. Oh, I got a couple things we can discuss later. Just right now we're hanging.
Say hi to everybody, George. You're facing the wrong way. But the audience is the other direction. Yeah, they're over here.
Yeah, Uncle Dan says you got it right and I suck. That's fine. That's fine, Dan. You just give the props to Gary. He needs all he can get.
That's right. Even a stop clock is right twice a day.
Yeah. But see, I ain't used to being right, so it don't faze me.
No, I got some patches in that I ordered from gear websites. I've still got some more coming.
I'd like to, hey, there's Micah. How you doing, Ozzy? Brr. Don't tell us to bark at the moon. By God, we'll start howling.
We can do her. That's right.
There you go. We're just that damn annoying. I would say good, but ain't neither one of us too good. If we had any damn sense at all, we wouldn't be up this late.
We may not be real good, but we're good enough.
Well, we're good at it. How about that?
There you go.
We're good at being mediocre.
All right, Uncle Dan, good night.
Good night, Dan. Sleep well. Uh-oh. I hear a baby crying.
Well, it's not at my house.
I know it's at mine. I know whose baby it is, and I know who the mama is. And that baby is less than a week old.
Oh, boy.
Yep. And before anybody says a word, no, it ain't mine. I want to get that cleared up right real quick.
I would never said that. I might have thought about saying it. But...
yeah. Well, I can pretty much depend on you. But now if RL or some other individuals would have been hanging around, it could have got nasty.
Yeah, I don't know how late Gunpowder's going to be up because she has to drive to Dallas tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
And Tardot has to work tomorrow, so
it might just be you and me all night, brother.
Now your kinfolk Night Strike was on Daily Gun Show on a panel, no less.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised he's up this late too. I bet he didn't wake up till about 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Well, that could be.
Yeah, he goes to bed at midnight. He sleeps 15, 16 hours. So
I hear all kinds of noises going on.
Well, yeah, that's Facebook going off, and
it's probably Night Strike saying, "Tell him to quit talking about me."
No, it wasn't Night Strike. It was not Night Strike. Hey, you know who I'm gonna fuck with a little bit? Just to be doing it. I know he ain't gonna show his ass up, but he told me, you need to start sending me the fucking links, man. So I'm sending.
Bob?
Huh? No, the Scotsman.
Oh.
So I'm gonna do as he asks, and I'm gonna send him the link.
I'm surprised I haven't seen Midnight in an hour or two.
He's being sneaky again.
He was on some chats earlier. He was on Sarge's.
Like I said, you can't trust a Travite, brother.
Sarge had a pretty good chat going tonight.
Who else do we want to get in here? I guess the regular crew's all tied up at the moment.
Well, Daily Gun Show and G Web said that Smeggy wasn't having a cave. So.
Well, I sent G a link. I always send G a link.
I know he was giving Night Strike hell because he didn't post his Friday Night Strike on gun channels.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad somebody else is getting their butt chewed other than me this time. The only time I'd never posted any of my chats over there was when gun channels was down for that little bit of time. As soon as it got that problem fixed, I was right back to posting everything there too.
Well, now that I got everything working in a chat and everything, I don't have any problem doing it. People can actually watch over there now if they want to.
Hey, roll call. Roll call was out there. How you doing, brother?
Who abandoned Gizzard?
Yeah, somebody apparently abandoned you, or you abandoned somebody.
Actually, I had both chats going for a while. I got an iPad sitting on my desk too.
Oh, you're starting to sound like me now.
How would they know if I left them or not? I wasn't on a panel.
Well, Gunpowder, you got a link to jump in here if you'd like to.
All I know is I was watching and all of a sudden it was just Gunpowder talking to herself for about 5 minutes. About that time you sent me a link.
Well, Gunpowder should be used to talking to herself by now.
I don't know if roll call had to go poop or what.
Gunpowder should be well used to talking to herself right now. She's married. She's married to Taradot, for crying out loud. That's like talking to a wall. And you know her kids don't listen to her. Hell, the little girl doesn't keeps telling her to bite her. It ain't supposed to mean nothing at all. Don't be coming in here throat punching nobody now. No, Ozzy, I have not seen the holster you made. Do you have a video of it? I've got you over on Facebook. Send me a picture of it. Make it real easy for you. You know what's depressing? Is the fact that there ain't nobody on the gun channel side now. I reckon we're just going to have to get on some people for not showing up on gun channels.
Well, roll call's still going over there, although I heard him say he's about ready to tie it up.
Oh, there's a pincer on Instagram. Okay, I'll go take a look at that in just a second. Luckily, I have Instagram on my phone, so right now all I'm seeing is some blue waffles. Let's see. So what have you been into today, Gary?
What have I been into today?
Yeah.
Well, I slept till about past 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, that is a nice holster, dude.
I haven't been sleeping very well this week, and I was up till 3:30 in the morning last night finishing up that chat, so I didn't set no alarm. I woke up and was like, oh, good God, it's past lunchtime.
That is a very nice looking holster. I like the grips on that revolver, too. Hey, Hard Target, how are you?
Hey, Hard Target.
Now we're getting some folks in here. We got 11 viewers. We've got, 5 or 6 out there actually talking, so I guess we're doing pretty good for a Thursday night? Hey, Pants, how you doing? Finally, somebody speaking over on the Gun Channel side. Yeah, Ozzy, that was a really nice holster, man. Do you make a lot of those, or is that was just you got bored and decided to do it, or what? You know what? I wish they would actually fix YouTube so that lag wasn't there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't have any real talent to make holsters and stuff like that.
Well, according to what I've seen, it ain't real hard to make a Kydex holster. My problem is I would find a way to screw it up.
Yeah, me too.
If there's a way to screw it up, I'd find it. So. Oh, that's your new hobby. Huh? You keep making things like that, you might be getting some money. Because I just happen to know a few folks over on the Gun Channel side that'd probably love to have one of those.
If I started making holsters, then instead of having 2 or 3 holsters for each gun, I'd have 5 or 6.
Yeah. Well, you can't ever have too many.
Oh, God.
Good Lord, that cat. George, what are you doing, buddy?
He's a big one.
Yep.
He knows I got the camera on, so you know how he is. He wants to be on the YouTubes.
Well, can you blame him?
No. Everybody'd rather see him than they would me. Of course, I ain't much to look at, so.
Well, I don't know. There's plenty of women out there that like bald-headed middle-aged men. We can find you one if you give us a minute.
Now, damn it, there's night strikes over on roll calls chat. I thought they were shutting down. Now night strikes jumped in.
Well, I tell you what, they can go over there if they want to. I don't mind. I'm going to hang out right here. You're still at work, Pants? I'm going to hang out right here. You know what, Pants? You're going to tell your boss to lay off when it's time for my show to come on. There's some things more important to work, and my show's one of them.
That's right. You can't end your day properly without Hatfield.
I agree. You know, this is a party that everybody's invited to.
It's how you wind down and end your evening.
Well, I'm not sure this is how you wind down, but it's definitely a way to end the evening. And depending on who's in here with us, it could get very interesting indeed. Now I'm getting a bit upset. Gunpowder's out there throwing hearts to people and saying hey to people.
And yet she's live on another chat.
Yeah. Hey, General. How you doing, buddy? General Relativity says he may or may not be here.
Well, that's kind of like me. I may or may not be here. I think I'm here.
I can see you.
It could just be a mirage. Or a figment of your imagination.
Yeah, that's true. Well, according to G Webs, I'm a robot, so.
Or a robot.
Yep, a robot. They make fun of the way I talk. But I can't really say much about that because my mom could not say robot to save her life. It was robot.
My mom couldn't say the word sentence.
Really?
It was a sentence. It's like, can't you look at that word and see? Nope, I can't. That's the way my dad pronounced it. That's the way I pronounce it. Like, okay.
Well, yeah, it's weird. It's like we was talking the other night. My sister does not wash clothes. She washes clothes. And how she gets that R in there, I'll never know. I'll tell you something else. A lot of people back home don't say couch. They don't sit on the couch. They sit on the couch. There's an N in there somewhere. Hell, I was 14 years old till I finally figured out there wasn't no N in the word couch.
My grandma, she didn't have a refrigerator. She had a refrigerator.
Yep. Or Frigidaire.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Well, there's a lot. And it wouldn't matter what the name brand on. It could be a General Electric. It's still Frigidaire, damn it.
Dad would come by to pick me up at night. She said, well, I see your dad's rig come around the corner.
Well, I'll tell you what, it might be a Flatlander saying there, Hard Target, but all these Flatlanders was from the mountains of West Virginia. So, hey, Zippy, what's going on, brother?
I'll never forget, I got married and my in-laws lived in Arkansas, and I was down there, and my wife's grandma said, well, what does your mom do? And I said, she sells Avon. She goes, oh, your mom's an Avon peddler? I never heard it referred to as that before.
Yeah.
And you don't get a shopping cart at the store, you get a buggy.
Yep, that was the way it was back home too. It's not a shopping cart; it's a buggy. My mom used to complain because she always got the buggy with the messed up wheel. And I remember as a kid, she'd yell at me, "If you don't stop running over my feet with that buggy," because she'd let me push it and she'd get in front of the cart.
Oh, and you'd hit the back of her heels with it?
Yep. Not on purpose.
I like to try to get them going, then I'd jump up on them, see how far I could ride the things.
Yeah, I did that too. It didn't work too well when you got that one with that messed up wheel.
It worked good out in the parking lot, especially if it had a little bit of a hill to it.
I hate Walmart, period, Zippy. There ain't nothing good about a Walmart. I ain't going to say that. Walmart's the only place you can go to at 3 o'clock in the morning if you need some fishing equipment and pick it up.
Well, that's true.
Now, this is true. Hey, Angelina, how are you? Get a bucket, $5 Home Depot. What in the hell are y'all talking about? Plumbing is so fucking expensive. Yes, plumbing is fucking expensive. See, I've missed half the chat over here on gun channels.
Yeah, I can't see the gun channel side because unfortunately my cat has my arm.
Am I closing up in 15 minutes? No, I'm probably going to run till about 3:30, 4 o'clock.
4, 5, 6, 7.
It could go all night. This is one of them things. Yeah, I'll send you a link. That ain't a problem. There it is. I sent G-Webs one too if he wants to jump in here. I send G-Webs a link every night. He just very rarely shows up. He has surprised me once or twice.
So did you send Sleepy one?
Who?
Sleepy.
Alan? Oh yeah, yeah. Alan got a link. He's still trying to catch up on his beauty sleep, I'm sure. After last night's screw up. Did you happen to watch the? Yeah, I guess you did watch the video. You made a comment on it, didn't you?
Yeah, I watched it.
I
posted an embed link to mine that would start right at about the time we started talking about the snoring.
Well,
went back and found it.
Gary's got his big pussy out.
Oh hell! Speak of the devil, and look what appears.
Speak of the devil.
You can wake your ass up now, Alan.
Backed by popular demand.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a celebrity here. We have the YouTube chat napper himself, Alan B. Pro. Or is it Janice Gay tonight?
Tonight it is Alan. Jan is not in the house. What are we just getting started this evening here, Outlaw?
Oh yes, we've only been going about what, 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah, I think that's right.
We ain't been going long. Why? You got plans?
Well, I might. The lady said that she might come over, but we'll have to see how that pans out. She might stand me up.
How dare her?
It wouldn't be the first time I've been stood up or sat on, or
well,
things that I won't repeat live. But
you know, I don't want to hear no more of your escapades. Me and Scott had plenty enough of that the other night.
yeah, and I honestly feel bad that I didn't go the length of the show last night, because I did owe Gunpowder Beauty an explanation.
Yes, well, she's not going to get it tonight, so apparently she's busy elsewhere.
Oh, well, lucky Tardot.
No, she's over in roll calls chat. Yeah. Her and Night Strike.
She's abandoned us for the night. Can you believe that?
What a traitor.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's okay, though.
Oh, good evening there, Hard Target.
So, Angelina, what's new with you?
Not too much. Just hanging out.
Well, you're more than welcome to jump in here anytime you want to.
So I decided to see what you guys were, kind of tricks were going on in here.
Well, probably not many in here, but if you go to Alan's place, there's lots of tricks going on there. How much are you charging these days, Alan? I done scared him off. He'll be back.
Oh.
He can't stay away for too long.
Maybe his boss came by.
Yeah, you know, that might be it too. Maybe she brought the whips and chains.
Yeah. Well, he tried to jump back in. She must have grabbed him and drug him back.
Grab him by the balls, son.
Well, it could be worse.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
Yeah, believe me, like I said, we've heard worse.
It could always be worse, right?
Oh yes. If you would have heard the story that me and the Scotsman heard from Alan the other night, you would know that there is worse, and it will give you
what
nightmares.
was it? What was it?
No, I ain't repeating it.
What was it like? What was it about?
Well, it's a story that I can't tell on air. It's that bad.
I would
really.
not have a channel left.
I mean, like, what's the general topic of it? I guess is what I meant.
Hotel rooms and plastic.
Okay.
Well, yes, it was a romantic interlude in Philadelphia.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, until you get to hearing it, and then you realize it's not interesting, it's sickening.
Well, that just depends upon your flavor there, Outlaw.
Well, apparently your flavors and mine are two totally different things.
Yeah, it was a colorful evening, to say the least.
I mean, I could be into some weird shit.
Oh, so can I. I can be into real weird shit, but there are lines.
Now I have to apologize because they're pumping out Outlaw's pumping out this line, and Angelina, I've never actually been in a chat with you, so I apologize that my reputation is
Proceeding
shat upon right away.
Have you ever been in a chat with Angelina?
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Yeah, seriously.
Nothing.
So I got something to show you.
Uh-oh. It's going to be one of those chats.
Yeah. This, I'm sure you know what that is.
Yes.
It's a 45 ACP.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Now, I bought a couple boxes of these the other day.
Okay.
And in that box, I also found this one,
Well,
which is also a 45 ACP. Do you see the difference there?
You?
Yeah, they pushed it in too far.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good, I don't know, millimeter, maybe two short.
Whose ammo is that?
Is that Freedom Munitions?
No, it was Federal.
Ooh. And how many were in? Like more than one in each box?
No, that was the only one I found like that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not that bad, I guess.
No, I just thought it was weird because I'd never seen anything. I've had bought reloaded rounds before, and I've seen that. I've never seen it out of a Federal box.
That's new ammo, isn't it?
Yeah, that's brand spanking new. And I got these in the mail today.
Sweet.
Yep.
I can't get ammo in the mail anymore.
Well, that's what happens when you live in California.
I know, it's depressing.
It's sad. It's a sad state of affairs. And I got a couple boxes of these. In case you're wondering exactly.
Those boxes look like firecrackers to me every time I see them.
That's not a firecracker, I assure you.
Kind of.
It goes bang.
Oh, it goes bang. And depending on what I'm shooting at, it goes bang too. I have decided that I'm putting the gun purchases on hold for a while. I'm stocking up on ammo. So.
Well, and that's actually what I've been doing for a little while now. I've been really tempted with the 10 millimeter, but I've realistic and I know that I need to stock up on some ammo. So that's essentially where my excess spending has been as of late.
Angelina, what kind of guns do you own?
I have some nice guns. I have like those tactical Glocks that people make with the slide cuts and shit.
Yeah.
So I got one of those with like a
Salance.
Yeah, it's the slide was made from like a blank steel piece. So it's not even like a Glock slide milled. It's like a brick. and I think it's a John Wick cut, but I'm not sure because I don't have a John Wick boner, so I don't care about that either way. And then it's like battle worn Cerakote, so it's all like tactical ninja and shit. So fucking fun.
I really, really dig that battle worn. That's a cool looking finish.
This one
It
is
is.
like orange and battle worn, so it's kind of. I personally am not that into it. I kind of would prefer it to be black, but that's what I got. So I might change it in the future, but it's fucking work. So I have that thing. I have a Glock 19, which is one of my favorite pistols, I would say. My daily carry is a shield in 40. I have a 22 AR-15 that I built. I built 2 of my AR-15s, and they actually fire, so that was really a surprise. So yeah, I have 2 AR-15s. One is like a carry handle, simple, whatever kind of version. One's kind of like a fancy parts AR-15, I guess we could call it. I have this 22 rifle. It's like a old ass Remington, pretty nice. I have an 870 in 20 gauge though, because I don't like 12 gauge. What else do I have? One of those H&R Pardner, like tube with a trigger, shitty ass shotguns.
You got a nice little collection going there, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I had more, and then I had gotten a divorce, and then I had less. So now we're getting more, but I live in California, and guns are fucking expensive here, and there's all sorts of like hoops and bullshit. So I'm planning on moving later this year, so I'm gonna start buying back up once I'm in a better state.
Where are you planning on moving to?
It's either gonna be Arizona, Texas, or Tennessee.
Tennessee has some damn good gun laws. Let me know where you're heading to. If you decide to go to Tennessee, let me know where you're going, because I know a few gun shops all over that state. So
I think I would be going to the Knoxville area.
that's perfect. There's a New Bern Arms right outside of Knoxville. It's in a place called Alcoa. The guy that runs it's a really good guy. I know him quite well. It's a great little shop. He's not very expensive, and he will treat you fair.
Oh man, I mean, after like living in California, what I think is expensive is really like, well, what I think is cheap is expensive to everyone else. Because like here, Glock's like $600.
Oh, he damn sure do you a better deal than that. I promise.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to, free America. But it's hard because there's so many guns I want to buy. But like, so we can only buy pistols that are on the roster. So anything off the roster, the only way you can buy it is if you're a cop. So sometimes they come up for sale, and if it's grandfathered or whatever, like if it was off the roster 1 year, now it's on, or it was on and now it's off, then they go for ridiculous amounts of money. But yeah, so a lot of pistols I want, I can't even get, and if I can get them, they'll cost me like double what they should, and they're used and like all rusty. And someone's like handled it.
I'll tell you what I've done. I have done an interview with James from New Bern Arms. It's in my playlist. If you go back to my interviews, you'll see it. Just listen to that interview. It's about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. He's a real good guy, and he'll hook you up with anything you want to hooked up with. So,
that'd be cool.
Huh?
That would be cool. Guns are awesome. I can't wait to like buy cool guns again.
Yeah, well, like I said, I might, and this is a big might here, be picking up one more over the next couple months. But after that, I'm putting everything on hold because I got to buy ammunition because I'm short on everything.
What might you be buying?
Well, I want a concealed carry gun, and I'm thinking I'm going to get a CZ Rammy. Or
Do
maybe
you have CZs already, or is this your first CZ?
Oh no, I've shot CZs. I've got a CZ clone now. I've actually owned one other and sold it. So yeah, I'm familiar with the CZs.
I think they're nice.
Oh, I love them. I love them. The only thing I like better than a CZ is a 1911.
See, that's what I want to get, a 1911, but one that's like silvery, like shiny and shit.
Oh, you want a nickel plated?
Yes, I want like, or maybe like an engraved one, like all like cholo gangstery. That's at my ideal 1911.
Oh, they're out there. They're going to be expensive, but they're out there.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. I have not owned a 1911 yet, so I'm thinking, why not just get like a boner 1911?
Hell yeah.
You're not ever going to go. And yes, Zippy's out there saying Chattanooga is nice. I love Chattanooga.
I'm gonna go to Chattanooga this month actually to look like, oh, do I like this area?
I'll tell you what. I lived in Chattanooga for about 2.5, 3 years, and I have lived all over the United States. And out of all the places I have ever lived, I absolutely love Chattanooga.
What kind of like cost of living are you looking at for there?
It's really not bad. And compared to what you're getting in California, it's going to be a hell of a lot less than that.
Like, what's like a standard like 1-bedroom, or no, it's 2-bedroom apartment?
Yeah, I probably less than $1,000 a month.
Jesus, that's disgusting.
I mean, it's especially if you get on the outskirts of town. Now, if you're going in town, it might be a little more expensive than that.
Right, like the ritzy shit.
Yeah. But there's a lot of historical sites around Chattanooga. There's the oh God, Lookout Mountain. There's there's so much to see around there. There's the underground waterfall. That's absolutely beautiful, by the way. Just do not drink the water. Don't make that mistake. You'll be shitting for a month.
Why? What is it like?
It's got a chemical in the water that's naturally in the water that is a laxative, and it's exceedingly potent. And they warn you about it as you take the tour.
Because then some people do it, and then they're
it's way underground. And here's the great thing about Chattanooga. From Chattanooga, you could be in Knoxville in a few hours. You could be in Atlanta in just a few hours. You're right outside of Alabama if you ever decided you want to visit Alabama. And it's all in, just a few hours drive in either direction. If you like,
I like Tennessee. I think Tennessee's like a very lovely place.
If you like to fish, there's plenty of fishing right there. Hell, you got the Tennessee River and Chickamauga Dam right there.
I don't fish because I feel like that's mean, and then I also don't go in natural bodies of water because I saw a snake swimming once, and that was the end. That just seemed very unnatural and very fucked up, and it like fucking scarred the shit out of me. So like whenever someone's like, oh, let's go to a lake, nope, absolutely not.
Well, I'll tell you how you can tell a poisonous snake from a non-venomous water snake in the water. A non-venomous water snake will actually swim under the water.
See, it's not even that they're venomous or not, it's that they're just there.
Okay, do you get into the ocean?
No, because I have seen a jellyfish.
Okay. Well, I have other
I
reasons
don't
why
like
I don't get in the ocean.
things, like, I don't like... Okay, like, have you ever had a spider in your room?
Oh, yeah, I had one crawling across my bed the other night.
Jesus Christ.
And he
Okay,
was
so that's, like,
he's a big
that's too much for me to handle. So, like, in the ocean, because, like, I live in California, I live super close to the ocean, actually. When the seaweed touches your leg, that's the end for me. It's like, nope, gotta go. I don't like things, animals and shit.
So taking you hunting is completely out of the question.
Dude, in all honesty, I would cry if I had to hunt. And I'm a vegetarian, so.
I hope for your sake the world never goes to hell in a handbasket. You're going to be in trouble.
I would just eat like plants and leaves and shit.
The upside is you can eat the bark off some pine trees, and there's other things out there.
There was so one of my nephew, we were shooting one day in the desert, and there was a bird flying overhead, and he was like, "Oh, I bet I can shoot that bird." And I looked at him like fucking horrified that he would say that, and I was like, "No, we don't kill birds. What's wrong with you?" And he was like, "Well, what if you were starving?" And I was like, "Then we'll like eat grass." And then he looked at me like I was fucking retarded and was like, I would kill it for you if you were starving." And I was like, and that was kind of nice of him, but horrified.
We are all different people, and we all have different outlooks on things. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with people that hunt, so if you hunt like that, like if you use it, if you just kill something and leave it, I think that's fucked up. But
that's the kind of people that pisses me off.
Yeah, like I have a very good man friend, and he's a hunter, but he's like, if he like eats it, that's fine with me, but he eats it. So that's like, all right, whatever, you fucking eat it, you kill it, you eat it, I don't give a shit. But if you kill it and leave it, I think that's fucked up. So I don't care about hunting, but like I personally could not do that because I'm a fucking pussy, dude. I'm a pussy.
Well, there's definitely nothing wrong with that. Alan, you're a dick. First of all, go fuck yourself. And hello, Espada.
I'm Zorro.
Well, no, you're not Zorro yet. Well, you're Zorro. You're just, for right now, Espada. You need to go ahead and change that name, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it soon. I just haven't had the time.
We have ourselves a Zorro and a law-abiding Hatfield. And
yes, I would be the law-abiding Hatfield. How are you this evening?
You're a dick. And I mean that in the harshest way possible.
A little loving.
Yeah. Alan's just playing. It's one of his many alternate personalities that he has to deal with. We still love him.
That plus somebody has to bail you guys out.
I don't need bailing out. Besides that, I think I would trust Jan to bail me out quicker than I would you. Jan's a whole lot nicer.
Jan's evil.
Well, that depends on who you're talking to, I guess. That's a matter of opinion. I mean, we could take a vote. I mean, who would you guys rather see, Jan or Alan? Me personally, you know, Jan ain't been in here in a while. I sort of miss Jan.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Jan has internet access or not.
I'm pretty sure Jan's got internet access. Have you taken your meds today, Alan?
I take my meds every second Tuesday of each week.
Yep, that's the problem. Yep. Okay. So, Espada, how's your testing going?
My exams and stuff.
Yes.
They're going well so far. I'm studying for my finals, which is in basically the middle of this month.
Oh.
So I'm in hell, and then plus I'm in California, so I'm triple hell.
Yeah. Where in California are you?
I'm basically roughly, if I had to kind of keep it, I'm basically in the middle between where San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara is.
Okay, so like Napomo.
Yes.
Sweet. Do you ever go to Jocko's?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, right?
Yep.
When I ate Meat Man, that place.
Okay, what is a Jocko's?
It is steak fucking Jesus is what it is. So it's super fucking cheap and you get like a steak dinner, but it's like a gigantic fucking steak. So I would get the small Spencer or whatever. So you think, you know, you'll get this like little steak that's like, oh, okay. I can
But it's big.
It's like a fucking plate. Like the whole plate. And it's like, what is it, like $18, $20, $23, something like that for a full steak dinner. It's Santa Maria style barbecue. So it's like cooked on a pit outside over red oak coals. It's pretty good.
Let's see. We have Troy Cornett out there. How you doing, Troy? And the Pants is leaving work. I guess he's heading home.
Have you ever ate Firestone?
No, what is that?
It's basically in San Luis. It's a restaurant that you can have ribs, burgers, chicken sandwiches for basically cheap, and beer.
I haven't hung out a lot in San Luis Festival. I used to go to parties, like college parties there, but that was bad. I live in Simi Valley.
Oh, okay.
But we go, my great-grandparents were from like Napomo, Santa Maria area. So we go up there kind of often.
Damn it, Alan done left again.
I mean, I mean, California, to me, besides the laws, it's a nice place to live. If it wasn't for half of the stuff I hate in it.
Yeah, well, it's like the laws. It's the fucking expensive. It's a lot of shit.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for the laws and being expensive, it would be a nice place to live. I mean, I love it here.
Yeah. It's California is beautiful. It's a really nice place to live, but it's expensive. I saw this thing the other day, and when I read it, I was like, oh shit, that really makes sense. And it basically said that we're living. Basically, you're waiting in line and you're paying a shit ton just to live for no reason.
Yeah, basically.
When you could go live somewhere else for way cheaper.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to our friend, our pal, our local gay, Jan.
Hi, Outlaw.
Hello, Jan. It's been a while. How are you?
Oh, it's been absolutely fabulous. How are you?
I'm wonderful, Jan. Yeah, have you heard all the shit Alan's been talking about you?
Oh, Alan talks shit about me all the time, but you know, he doesn't like taking shit. He just likes giving it.
I heard he takes some other things though.
Well, no, that would be Jan. Hi.
No, I heard Alan took a few things too. We're not going to get into it here though. We'll wait till after hours. So,
is that when it goes off air?
Oh yeah, that's when it really fun shit happens. Around here, the party. See, the guys in the chat out in YouTube or gun channels, they miss all the good shit. They really do, because the good shit happens after the show goes off the air.
Well, kids, I can't really stick around. I've got myself a collection of brooches that I need to put together for tomorrow morning. I just wanted to pop in and say hi.
Well, thank you, Jan. Jan, before you take off, have you spoken to Jack?
No, you know, me and Jack we kind of had to part ways a number of years ago because he's just too promiscuous.
Well, I think you need to reach out and talk to him. He mentioned you in passing the other day.
Oh, he did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe you can give me his number.
No. He called me the other day. I deleted the number quickly.
Oh. Well, that's just a damn shame because he's just so cute.
Yeah, you're not the first person to say that, Jan.
All right. Well, got to go, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, Jan.
Bye.
Bye.
Toodles.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Jan is gay.
What's exactly happening here?
I wish I knew.
I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
It's Alan. He's got these split personality disorders. You have to just deal with it.
I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Like actually though, or like fucking with us?
We're still up in the air about that part.
I think he's trying to get everybody to forget about the fact that he fell asleep on a live chat last night and we caught him snoring.
Oh, did we ever? It was hilarious.
Yeah, check out my live chat last night.
Check out the last 30 minutes. That's all you'll need.
If you go into the comments, I've got a link where you can go straight to it.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Hey, Alan, guess who was just here?
Oh, man, I've been having all kinds of internet issues. What, you had some other guests pop in or something? Hey, it's Esparta. What's happening, Zorro?
Yeah, he just took off. He's going to look at something. Yes, Jan was just here.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh, man, come on.
No,
I swear, I filed a restraining order and everything, and just won't leave me alone.
You're the only one that has a problem with Jan.
I know. Everybody loves Jan and hates Alan. I know how it is.
Nobody hates Alan. We just like Jan.
Yeah. Well, Jan is kind of colorful. Gay. Well, Jan is gay, but
yeah,
Jan is gay because of me. But
so you turned Jan gay?
Yes, I did. I turned Jan. I made Jan. I made Jan gay. Yes.
With your wiener?
Not specifically. No, that would be incorrect. No, not with my wiener.
I mean, then how?
More with my demeanor.
Gay.
I believe.
With your tongue? What? Is that what you said?
No, my demeanor. My demeanor. Not my deep meter. My demeanor.
Oh, so like you gave off like a manly air and they were like, I wonder what it would feel like to have balls in my mouth.
Maybe, I'm just very curious as to what it would feel like to have testicles across my nose.
Right. Hey,
I have never had that thought.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to touch another guy's wiener?
No.
I'm just open-ended. I'm not asking. That's like a Jan thing.
Well, not me, not specifically me. No, I certainly have had no inclination of what it might feel like, nor would I even possibly imagined that.
Have you ever pet like a ferret?
A ferret?
Yeah.
No, I've never owned a ferret or touched a ferret.
That's what I would say would be the closest to like holding another dick.
Is it anything like wrapping a dachshund with duct tape or?
Kinda, I guess.
Wrapping. Only you would come up with wrapping a dachshund with duct tape.
Well, you got to go bigger than a hamster with duct tape, or else it explodes.
Well, why not just get completely kink and go, latex? Wrap it in latex.
If you're going to use latex, then you're expecting to use it again, and that just seems wrong.
Oh well,
that's like swimming in waters that have snakes and jellyfish in them. That's just wrong.
That is wrong.
I have to agree. Well, with the jellyfish, because if there's jellyfish, there's sharks, and if there's sharks, I need a gun, and they don't make guns that shoot in the water very efficiently, so I just stay out of the ocean.
Although shark is very tasty when put on a skewer and barbecued.
Yes. I have eaten shark, and shark is delicious. And I much prefer me eating the shark than the shark to have a bite out of me. It seems to work out better that way. Let's see what's going on over on the YouTube side real quick.
Troy wants you to throw him a link over on the gun channel side there.
Yeah, I see that.
Maybe he can possibly bring some cohesion to this communication that we're having this evening.
I think we're doing pretty good. Yes. Tony, there's your link. It's sent on to the gun channel side.
Who's Tony?
What is life? Bo asked.
It's Troy, not Tony, right?
Yeah, Troy. I'm sorry. There's too many T's running around gun channels. What can I say?
Goodness gracious, degenerates. Come on now.
Bitch, please.
It's not like you're a rookie here.
Yeah, well, you know what? I've worked today. I'm kind of fucked up, so.
Sorry.
And like you, I didn't get a nap last night.
Oh, and it was a damn good nap too. Oh man, it was good.
I want to know how the hell you slept through your phone ringing. For any of you,
I have literally slept through a 50 BMG.
That's impressive.
I've had a guy lay a 50 BMG next to me and pop a round off and sleep right through it. Yeah, I can sleep through a train wreck, brother.
For those of you who are wondering why he could sleep through this, listen.
It sounds sexy.
No, I have my volume turned down there.
Oh well, I'll call you back. Hold on.
Yeah, let me get my shiznick. Hang on a second. Let me get my volume turned back.
Or you can play back last night's chat because you can hear it there.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, you could totally hear it.
It's better live. It's better live.
But Yeah, you go right ahead because it's it's not like the phone is loud or anything.
You hear that? How can somebody sleep through that racket?
What the fuck kind of ringtone is that?
That's just the stock ringtone on it. I needed something bubbly and cheery for when Ellis called me.
Yeah, that's me, bubbly and cheery.
You want maybe make a cool ringtone?
I could definitely use a cool ringtone or a few of them, actually.
Hey guys, it's Tony. Just wanted to say hi.
Hey,
Tony.
Sorry.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up,
Troy? Troy, why are you sitting in the dark, brother?
He's masturbating.
Oh, well.
No, I'm afraid of the light.
He's masturbating.
He wears.
That's why. Don't you see his arm moving or something just then? He was getting off because he asked what he was doing in the dark. He was like, stroke it faster, stroke it faster.
He said, keep talking, Alan.
Maybe.
Ask him what he's doing again.
I was listening to Gay Jan or whatever it was, and I was like, wow, that is hot.
Yeah. You know what I'm thinking, though? I'm thinking that Angelina's the one that's actually masturbating and accusing you of it just to throw off the spin.
Yeah, don't be perpetuating your stuff on me.
Don't.
Not doing anything.
I mean, she does have that pocket pussy.
Oh, yeah, pocket pussy.
I don't know how that would work with a girl, though, anatomic.
You just put your finger in it. Or I guess I could, scissor it.
How does that benefit you in any way?
I don't know.
I got that finger in it.
Yeah, bitch, take it.
Oh, yeah, take that.
Oh, my God.
Back down the rabbit hole we go.
I'm not even going to spit on it. Here you go.
I heard Alan say that I might bring some levity to the conversation. I doubt that would happen.
So do I. There ain't no helping this shit.
No.
Well, actually, if Clover was to show up, we would probably manage to, level it out some, but
we would all behave.
Well, mostly. Hey, Dead Horse, how are you, buddy? There's nothing wrong with a little dead horse now and again. In fact, I'm sending you a link.
All right, so when you're banging and sometimes you say something and then you think back on it and you're like, oh, that was so awkward.
Did I say that? I thought it was cool.
At the time it came out, it was all right. And then you think about it later and you're like, oh, that's weird.
Never done that.
No.
I think
everything I said were classic one-liners all the time.
What, thank you, ma'am, may I have another?
Yeah, I don't know, just some kind of
So what was it you said, Angelina, that you've decided?
No, it's not an open share. I'm presenting a question and saying, have you ever been in that situation? Because everybody has.
I think the most awkward situation I've ever been in that particular situation was I had a girl call me by her ex-boyfriend's name.
Oh.
That's it?
Didn't go over well.
Oh,
that's not that bad.
That's
you
not
never
that
had
bad.
Your wife called you by her ex-boyfriend's name?
Your wife?
Like the one that she's seen at the time when you think you're the one?
How did you know that was his name?
Come on.
Or you didn't know at the time?
I mean, you kind of figure it out.
I don't know. If someone just said a random name,
you would be like, whatever.
It's oh, who's that?
Well, there's always those awkward.
So some dude was like, Tiffany.
The awkward things that people have said, everybody's had those, but the sounds. What about the awkward sounds?
Oh, yeah.
Like you're both sweaty and your chests like stick to each other and you go to peel it off and it's just like pops. And...
Like queefing. There's a good one.
What? No one does that here.
No, that's a great one. I actually appreciate those.
Yeah, that's what we can get into.
I fucking love this Alan dude.
Farting, having sex.
Sex farting?
Yes.
You know, there's a whole genre that's like totally into that. That's
the thing. Like huffing farts like bong hits is totally a thing.
I'll pass, thank you.
I didn't say it was a pleasant thing, but it's a thing.
Well, that just depends upon your perspective. I mean,
that's better than those German Shiza videos.
Yeah, that's weird shit.
I don't even want to know what I just walked into.
Literally weird shit.
And it's going to get weirder before the night's over. It always does.
Yeah,
it's early yet.
Definitely a rabbit hole. You know, one of the oddest things that I heard, and it didn't actually happen to me, but one of the oddest things that I heard was a friend of mine and his girlfriend left the party that we were having at my house, and they went into my room, and they were in there for probably 10-15 minutes, and out of nowhere, the whole party just quieted down for a second, and you can hear her say, "Is it in yet?"
Oh, couldn't tell.
I've been asked that many times.
Yeah, so have I.
Yeah. And then I have to convince them. That's the worst part. Like, I swear.
Like, no, it's not. And you're like, dude, come on.
Yeah. Girls don't know how mean they are.
I think the worst thing that ever happened to me, I was 19 years old, and I and my girlfriend were out at this lake, and we waded out into the water, and well, you could imagine what we were doing out in the water. And anyway, I had on a pair of cut-off jeans, and I had basically let them drop down. I was holding on to them with one of my ankles, and somehow when I went to get out of the water, I'd lost track of my shorts, and I had nothing to wear back to town. I was about 2 or 3 miles out of town. I had to drive all the way into town with no pants whatsoever.
Now, if you would have got pulled over, that would have been an even better story.
And it was broad daylight. It was not nighttime. It was broad daylight.
Talk about organic air conditioning.
Luckily, my parents weren't home when I got home, and I had a towel, and I was able to throw that around me real quick and get in the house. But
you were like underwear gone too?
Oh, yeah. All gone.
I really want to know about the denim cutoff shorts. How high were these denim cutoff shorts?
This was 1979, so they were fairly high back in those days. These weren't long shorts like you wear now.
Right. They were thigh highs, mid thighs.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they sailed away.
Yep, they're probably still out in that lake somewhere.
Got them out by now. Damn it, I got to hang up.
Somebody out fishing. What the hell?
Somebody does drawers.
Look at this.
We still got a stain on them.
God.
You know what the sick part about it is? If they try them on, they actually fit.
Yeah, wow.
Hey, there's some weird ones out there, boys.
Wow. Now, there was one time when my son was probably, he was a year and a half old or something like that. And I and his mother, of course, were in the bedroom doing what couples do. All of a sudden, I felt something on my back, and I heard this, "Keep going, Daddy, keep going." Like, okay, that pretty much ended it right there. It was like, oh, God. It went,
right, that was like the end of that.
That was the end of that.
Have you heard of this invention called a lock?
Well, when you think your kid's asleep in his bedroom, you don't worry about locking the door.
I always worry about locking the door. Always. Lock the door. Unless, of course, you are home alone and you know the kids are at school. And then normally it's not the bedroom you end up at. Well, it could be a bedroom, but not
so if you're home alone, Ellis, and you go to use the toilet, do you shut the door and lock it?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
Just in case somebody comes in the house, you don't want them to come in seeing you taking a dump, right?
And yes.
It's the first thing they're gonna do is say, "Hey, let's see if somebody's shitting in here."
I'm on Ellis's side. I lock the door to the bathroom whenever. No one's got to be in the house at all. I will lock that.
Well, no, because I'm of the frame of mind that somebody could come in. You know.
That's the one time I never want them coming in ever.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why you always carry your pistol when you go to take a dump.
That's right.
Amen. Speaking of pistols, who's got one handy right now?
I do.
It's time for a gun check. There's one.
Hold on.
I don't even have mine in the house with me right now.
Well, that's just not safe.
There you go.
There's two.
I am unsafe today.
So Troy's got one, Gary's got one, the Spotted, you got a gun
Wait,
handy?
what does Gary have? I didn't see it. Glock what?
Glock 42.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I like it.
I guess I have to show what I've got too tonight, don't I?
Yeah. Makes sense. Oh.
Go big or go home, boys. Go big or go home.
That's
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go home. Oh wait, I'm already here.
God,
Just carrying the LC9S Pro.
it works.
nice.
It counts. So there you go. Everybody's armed except for
Except this dumb bitch.
well, it happens, you know.
I thought you were working on your EDC, Angelina. This
am.
deteriorates from that. That takes away from that when you're like, oh, I don't have my pistol on me.
Well, it don't necessarily have to be a pistol. Do you have a shotgun handy? A rifle?
Oh, that's true.
I can get them.
Oh, I got one. I've got a shotgun. I can just
know.
as most of you know that has watched any of my shows for any length of time knows that all I have to do is take this hand, reach this far, and I get the big boy. So
Now, do you take that in when you're pooping too?
if it wouldn't look so odd, I probably would.
If I had to go to an outhouse, I would take the shotgun for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Sorry,
I
guys.
have actually.
What you guys were doing a second ago? My dogs were barking, and I had to make sure what they're doing.
Well, we were doing a gun check. Everybody's got one except Angelina at this point.
Yep.
I have a sword. Does that count?
That counts. We'll let that one slide.
Nice.
But is it sharp? Is it sharp?
Yeah. If I can take it out, yeah.
Well, it's bigger than the blade that I've got next to me, at least.
It went through 3 large sizes of watermelons in one cut.
Well, we'll let that one slide.
All right. Well, I'm unarmed.
It's okay.
But probably still dangerous.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Have you ever seen a woman that wasn't dangerous?
Yeah, and Angelina has claws.
I actually, I mean, do I? Oh, you know what? I do have. Okay, I have a weapon. I guess if we were gonna go that route, you know those unbreakable baseball bats from Cold Steel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one of those.
Okay, we'll let that one slide. You can protect yourself with that fairly well.
Do I know where it is right now? No.
Well, see, then you're right back to square one.
But
Do you have positive control on it? No. I don't know where it is.
somewhere in the parcel of land that I am on.
So just scramble like a horror movie. You'll
Well, at least
eventually
it's in
make
the
it there.
general vicinity. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'll
Unless
find.
you say Vincent and we're all dead.
I have a question.
Right?
Speaking of horror movies, why do the stupid people in these movies always run up the fucking stairs?
Right.
Would somebody please explain that? Why
It's-
would
explain
you
that.
It's
run
very, very
upstairs?
simple, Outlaw. Very
you explain
simple.
that?
Because if they actually went out the door they're supposed to go out, the movie would suck.
It'd be over.
The
Yeah.
other thing is they don't understand why they have stairs because they never had stairs before. They're like, "Oh, we'll be safe upstairs." No, it's coming downstairs. You're going up.
What, the killer can't climb stairs too? The stairs is a barrier. That's what it is.
Yeah, the killers don't climb stairs.
Yeah, it's
Never.
like when you put that spray for the spiders. The spiders like, can we go? No, we'll die. Even though they don't.
What the hell are you doing? And what is that, Alan?
What, this? That's called a microphone or a very shiny dildo, depending upon if you're Jan or not.
Dildo.
It's very close to your mouth.
Lube it up.
I'm still waiting on Angelina.
If I lean in hard enough,
Well, send me that
if I lean
pocket
hard
pussy. I'm
enough,
still
my
waiting on it. I'm still waiting on Angelina to send me that pocket pussy.
Oh, you really want my pocket pussy?
Oh yeah, I told you to send it to me.
All right, maybe I will give it to you.
I'll find a use for it.
Are you gonna fuck it? If you're gonna fuck it, you gotta post a video somewhere.
No, I'm not gonna fuck it.
No one ever wants to see that video.
No, I don't even
That's
want
not
to see
true.
that.
I bet some people would watch it.
Don't worry, he can keep it under 5 minutes.
That'll be very easily done.
You can probably do it in like an Instagram story, 10 seconds. That's all you got.
Yeah, have it on repeat.
Just two pump chump that bitch. Come on.
I could do it
No,
at 9.
The problem is that he would probably go the full 9s. He'd take it out to dinner and a movie. And
The big story.
Hey, you gotta remember, I'm just an old country boy. When you're talking a fancy meal, it's Golden Corral. That's fancy for us. That's 4 stars right
Dude,
there.
you know what's fancy for us? It's called my mom's cooking. That's fancy.
I can agree with that because my mom could cook.
We don't go out to eat. It's just our mom's cooking, basically.
That's like the anti-wet vagina. No one wants to like go to your mom's house to eat. I mean, I'm not saying it's not good.
Okay, fine. That I'll cook. My mother teach me how to cook.
We
No.
have a Travi in the chat.
Go to like
Which
Chipotle
one?
or something.
Warning.
Go to where? What?
Which one? Oh crap!
Yeah,
That one.
that one.
Well, that one's actually got a link if he wants to jump in here.
I was wondering where he was.
He's been listening. He always listens. He just picks and chooses when he wants to make himself known.
Are you saying
He
he's a
was
chat
listening.
voyeur?
And touching his wiener.
Wow.
I'm gonna cut my beard.
Oh, we done lost Angelina.
Maybe
They
she was
cut
scared
my
of
beard off.
Travis coming in here.
well, I've been getting NSA'd a lot tonight, man. I for some oddball reason, it keeps kicking me out. I keep
That's
having
what
to jump right
I
back
had
in.
that same problem.
Yes. Every time you leave, though, somebody else shows up. It's kind of weird.
Watch, magically I leave and I'm gonna be like, "Hello, I'm Zorro. How you doing?"
El Zorro. But we still got to get you a rapier, man. We still got to get you a rapier.
Dude, I wouldn't be caught dead as Zorro with the rapier. Give me a bastard sword. I'll be good.
Zorro carried a fucking rapier.
Well, I'm not the traditional Zorro. I'm a one of a kind. I use a bastard sword. I'm that kind of Zorro. I don't like rapiers.
Damn pants. That's hilarious.
I think you're just a candy ass. How about that?
Hey. Nice.
Yeah, the pants is absolutely right. That is entirely true.
What do you say? What?
Alan B. Pro can win a game of Connect 4 in 3 moves.
Oh.
That's impressive.
Yeah, the pants said that I have a bearskin rug in my room. It's not dead. It's just afraid to move.
Well, he's got you confused with Chuck Norris. Next, you're going to be saying Alan B. Pro doesn't do push-ups. He pushes the earth down. Alan, hey, here's a true story. Alan got drunk one night, real drunk, and as a prank, he pissed in the gas tank of a semi-trailer or a semi-truck. From that point on, that truck was known as Optimus Prime.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. No, Zorro didn't have an epi.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah?
An epi?
Yeah.
What's that?
A small, light, pointy, basically rod. That's more of a practice sword.
Well, a practice sword is typically blunt. This one is a live steel. That's what we call it.
I can't wait to see the rest of your sword collection.
Well, they're on boxes. I am almost done moving. I just need to take everything out. I have a lot. Too much, I think.
How many swords do you own in total? Do you know?
On the top of my head, I own about 10.
Sheesh. And are all of them actually functional?
Yeah.
So you don't own any of the weird fantasy shit that's just for looks?
Nope, these are all real. I all sharpened them by myself. They're all steel forged. They're all carbon steel, and I've tried it on different like watermelons.
I have a question for you, Esparta, though.
Yeah.
That beard, did you use that beard to sharpen them swords? Because
Yeah, what I did was I took the sword out, and what I do is just do this the whole time, and it'll just sharpen. It's like very coarse.
It's like sharpen it and shine it all in one shot, huh?
Yeah, like just that little thing right here, it shines. And then for oiling it up, I just use tears of my fallen foes.
Wow. Have you ever watched a Paul Harrell video, Espada?
Nope.
Well, you need to. Paul's got this thing that he calls a meat target. And what it normally is pork ribs with normally a pork chop behind it or something, boneless pork chop.
Pork chop pectoral.
Yeah, and then he'll have orange for lung tissue, or maybe a watermelon, and then he'll have another pork chop, and then more ribs, right?
And then the high-tech fleece bullet stop.
And the high-tech fleece bullet stop, which you will not need because I do not want you using a gun. But I'd like to see you recreate that and hit it with one of your swords and see what happens.
That'd be interesting. I have done something similar to that, but what I did was I got pork ribs and I put it behind chainmail. See what happens.
Back.
Angelina is back. How you doing, Angelina?
My internet went weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, a number of us have been getting NSA'd this evening.
I don't think you got NSA'd the first time there, Alan.
Well, I did receive a box today.
Oh, I received a box too.
What's in the box? What's in the box? I tell you what. Well, like I said before, I've been kind of holding off on the 10 millimeter because I've been stocking up a little bit on ammo. I've been getting one of these boxes about every 2 weeks.
Jeez.
So, yeah.
Now, where are you ordering them from?
Pardon?
Where are you ordering
Sports USA.
Where? One more time?
Target Sports USA. So I'm on a regiment right now of every 2 weeks for about 4 months.
Oh, let's see what we got in a way of 5.56. Nice. Well, if you guys want some Red Army Standard, they got some for $4.44 a box.
Yeah, Target Sports USA is pretty good, man. I haven't had any problems with them. Stuff shows up in a semi-timely manner. A lot better than some other websites that I shall not name.
And what is that? Some kind of bulk package or what?
No, I've been doing well. It kind of is. It's like a 600 round bulk pack. And these ones are just my target rounds. They're just the American Eagle 150 round box, 55 grain full metal jacket. They're just the practice rounds for plinking. And if you want to go to the 223s, you can get them just a little bit cheaper than that. And they've got a number of things that are actually cheaper than that, but you want to go to steel case. I don't run steel case.
200 round value pack for $66.99. That's not bad. 55 grain.
Yeah, they got some pretty good deals on 62s as well. And
which is what I prefer. I like the 62 grain.
Yeah, Pants throws out their gundeals.com as well. And that, yeah, they're pretty good too. They're pretty good too.
Here's some 60. Here's what is this?
They help you out.
Federal American Eagle 5.56 NATO M855 62 grain 150 rounds for $47, $48 basically. That's not bad. So there you go.
Gunbot.net. I haven't heard of them.
Neither have I. That's a new one. I just added that little website to my browser here.
Yeah, I've used gundeals.com quite a few times just to try to narrow searches down.
Yeah. When I'm looking for a specific gun, that's where I go. If I know exactly what I want, that's where I go to. And who's blowing the harmonica?
I thought it was Roseanne.
That would be my phone. You had me turn my volume up.
Oh, was it the girlfriend?
Yes, it is.
Is she coming over?
She's supposed to be, but I don't know. Kind of dragging her heels.
Maybe she's with her other boyfriend tonight.
She very well might be.
Tell her you'll lick her vagina.
I would absolutely love to.
Tell her that, then she'll come over. I would.
There you go. Advice from a woman.
That is definitely one of my favorite pastimes.
Yeah, mine too, by the way.
Like, come over and I'll, whatever you guys call it.
Well,
everyone has their
So the question is, Angelina, would you prefer them to be very blunt about it, or
Well, here's the thing that's like the problem with me is that I'm basically like banging a dude, and that I just want you to be like blah, because that's how I am. Like, I'm very upfront with no filter. So I also like that.
Midnight. I don't know if you heard me earlier, and I don't know if you're still listening, but you do have a link. And Too Hottie, would you like a link now that I see you're out there? Yesterday's promenade's out there. Well, we got a crew out there tonight. And Pants wants to give somebody a mustache ride.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a special place for them girls.
You got a special what?
If you weren't paying attention, then I ain't gonna say it again, because I wasn't talking to you anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck you too.
You keep offering, I'm telling you.
I'll just take my toys and go home, damn you.
Take your fleshlight and go home.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Alan, I have a real quick question, if you don't mind me asking.
Go ahead.
Yes.
I've been trying to figure out how to get rid of some surfaced, I guess, rust off of some of my swords that I can't get off of.
I will tell you an old trick that an old timer taught me. If you can find a copper penny, lightly rub that copper penny over that rust, and it will get rid of it.
Really?
Well, it depends upon the steel.
This is carbon steel. This is grit. I don't have my tool with me to figure out what grit it is, but I know that's carbon steel. It's not stainless steel. It's just been polished.
Yeah, that was going to be the next thing, is if it's polished or coated at all.
They just polished, from what I understand.
Well, there's a number of little household tricks that you can try.
I mean, it's a little bit of, you can tell on it. You can tell a little bit of it. It's not pronounced, or you can tell if you shine it correctly. It'll show that it's not pitting, but it's.
That I was just about to ask if it's showing any signs of pitting.
No, it's not. It's not pitting. It's just, you can tell there's rust on it. If I were to scrub it for a while, it'll come off, but it's not pitting. Nope.
Now this is going to sound a little odd. Have you tried toothpaste?
You know what? The funny thing is, I have, but I might be doing it. I might be cleaning it wrong, or I've used it. I just kept rubbing, but it didn't come off unless I'm not using it right.
Yeah, yeah, that's one trick.
So when you put the toothpaste, you just get a rag, or what do you do?
Well, you want to use a damp wash rag, and really, really soft, like the
stuff that you typically clean your computer screen with.
You can use one of those. You want to use one of those, but you don't want to use it dry. You want to use it slightly damp.
Okay.
and try the toothpaste trick with that too. Another thing that also helps is vinegar, just plain white vinegar.
Really? This one I know why it's getting rusted is because it's my practice sword. And I typically use it when I'm late. So I know why it's a little bit rusty because I have a little bit of practice, like learning how to cut correctly and moving your arm around and have stance. The sweat will go all over it, all over the hip and all over the angle. The blade is fine, but it just over the pommel and the crossguard.
Yeah, I think he froze up there. You were roboting kind of hard there.
Oh, sorry. Let me see.
Hey, do you guys know what a taint is?
A taint? Yes.
Yeah, I've got one. Do you?
No, I don't have one.
Yeah,
you don't?
Know?
Well, then you're the only human being on the planet that don't.
I thought, well, isn't it specifically a balls to butthole thing, or?
My taint was surgically removed.
Because I don't have balls, so unless we're talking about like the area between like vagina and butthole, then yeah, okay.
Yeah,
well, that's still the female taint. Yes.
Oh my god! All this time I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes,
see, we're asking the wrong people. That's why we're here.
I mean, have you ever had a hickey on your taint? Is a good question, though.
No, probably not. Did you know that like there's so many dudes that didn't know girls have 3 holes and not 2?
That have what now?
That's hard to imagine. Seriously, they don't know that?
Yeah. I have personally like basically been the one to tell at least 3 guys.
Tell them what? I want to hear this one more time.
Like, okay, so they think that or they thought, because I've educated them since, that basically broads pee out of the same hole that you fuck.
No, it's.
I mean, I know that's not true. I know expertly that's not true, but some guys don't know that's true.
Apparently, those particular guys haven't been paying much attention.
Right?
So did you? So with these same guys, did you explain what sounding rods were, or did you just show them?
Hello, Gunpowder.
Hi. Not sure what kind of rods y'all are talking about, but wow.
Well, we were talking about taint a second ago. So.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Angelina has a taint.
Yeah, I found out everybody has a taint.
Everyone poops and everyone has a taint.
It's a child's book that I plan on writing.
Yeah, it's what brings us together.
Well, when you write that book, please let me know. I want the first copy.
I'll send it over to you to proofread before it goes to the publisher.
Absolutely, I will proofread anyone's books first.
As long as
they're about taint.
No, they can be about anything. I will definitely read them.
Everyone has a butthole.
They can be about things that may or may not happen in hotel rooms, or taints, or rods, or guns, or whatever.
Me killing Travi?
Yeah,
I have to apologize to you, Gunpowder Beauty, as you very well know. I did not quite make it to the end of the show.
You think we were that boring? We put you to sleep. That was some funny stuff, though. It's all right. Everyone gets tired. I get it. I get it.
But you want to talk about terms and stuff like that, and obviously I'm a little older than the rest of you, and at times I've been a little bit out of touch with common phraseology, shall we say. But my daughter was thinking about going to different colleges a few years ago, and I was suggesting Wichita State, and she asked me what their mascot was, and I told her they were the Shockers, and she started laughing. It took me a while for her to explain exactly what the hell a shocker was. It's like, oh, they've invented some new terms since I was young.
Two in the pink, one in the stink.
Yep.
The Shocker's been around for a while, I think.
Yeah, but I went to high school 40 years ago.
Okay. Well, that explains it.
It's been over 20-some for me, so yeah, we're old.
I was in high school 14 years ago.
I brought up the terminology sounding rods, and a number of people caught that, know exactly what those are.
I never went to high school.
I dropped out.
I wasn't allowed.
Age them urethras.
My stepson was getting ready to move out of the house about 10 years ago, and I was cleaning out the pantry, and I quite innocently asked him if he wanted some tea bags, and he kind of laughed about that too. And he had to explain that one to me too. So.
Well, apparently you haven't played much Call of Duty either, have you?
No.
They will explain it to you in quite detail.
Call of Duty was one of my code words for something when Tardot and I were dating.
When you had to go number 2?
No, whenever I would be staying late at his house.
You're like, I got to play Call of Duty. I'll be right back.
We were into playing video games and stuff, and so I would tell my parents that I was going over to Tardot's to play Call of Duty because they knew it was a video game. And so it'd be like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'd be coming home, or 9 or 10 in the morning, and they'd be like, well, how long were y'all playing? Oh, we played all night. We played all night.
Yeah. Speaking of playing, remind me to get a hold of Matt tomorrow. Somebody.
Ew, what you gonna be doing?
I'm not sure I want to know.
No, we had discussed getting a bunch of us together and playing Dungeons and Dragons in a Hangouts.
I heard that on one of the last chats that he was doing.
Yeah, we're going to get together and play Dungeons and Dragons on a live feed via the internet. Now, this ought to be interesting.
So, was he going to be the DM or what?
I don't know who's going to be in it.
No, he didn't even know who was going to be the DM.
We haven't worked out all the details yet.
They said they got to find a dungeon master, and there's someone on Gun Channels who's a good dungeon master. So, we'll see.
So that ought to be fun. My suggestion was
Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm a pretty good dungeon master, but I don't know what this game is you're talking about.
Well, actually, my suggestion was instead of Dungeons and Dragons, we could play like Vampire the Masquerade instead, which is a much better game. But either way,
Dungeons and Dragons isn't a game, bro. It's life.
Yeah, right.
Well, you guys play Dungeons and Dragons?
Well, we're planning on a game night where we all just hang out and play Dungeons and Dragons via Hangouts on a live feed.
That would be cool. I would join.
Yeah, the games I play in my dungeon, we can't show on YouTube.
We know about the games you play in your dungeon.
That's the real Dungeons and Dragons.
Me and the Scotsman knows quite well the games you play in your dungeon.
I can't get Tardot to play in my dungeon, so it's kind of a little bad. Wow. I need some tips on how to get people to play in a dungeon.
Well, I
can
think
give you
Angelina
advice
has a one of those non-destructible cold steel bats.
Yeah, you can knock him over the head, then drag him to the dungeon.
He just
Gotta
kind of
Listen,
to
that's
in
called
dungeon.
playing caveman style. You knock them over the head and take them where you want them.
Exactly. That's a reverse caveman. That's you knocking him over the head.
Yeah. I like it. Kind of like the reverse cowgirl, but it's reverse caveman.
I like the reverse cowgirls. Speaking strictly from
It's not
experience.
for everybody, but some people like it. It's all good.
I do not have an issue with it at all.
Mm.
Yeah, pretty much only guys like that.
Reverse
Yeah.
caveman?
No, reverse cowgirl.
Oh,
It's a guy
not a fan.
thing.
No, I don't like it.
It's not my favorite.
I like when we just
But,
rub parts through clothes. That's the only part that I like.
It's called dry humping.
There you go.
You say
That's
rub
it.
Parts through clothes.
Yeah. That's the only good part of it.
That's called bumping into somebody on the bus.
Yeah, dude. That's how I always get laid.
Cut a hole in that pocket and go to work.
I'm like, man, I have a great story for you today, bro. I just got so laid.
God, I'm going to end up losing my channel over one of these chats one night.
Probably. Not because of me, though.
Well, I've already deleted one. So
Yeah, me
You might
too.
need to delete this one. I don't know if rubbing up on people and getting laid is considered like good stuff from YouTube.
It's PG-13.
Well, you as long as you're not talking about rubbing up on a gun, you're okay.
True. I'm only rubbing up on women's legs.
So you're like a horny chihuahua. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. They're pretty much similar to my mindset.
See, Espada, you have competition.
Yeah.
Wow.
The rabbit holes that we go down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go to rabbit
Pretty much.
holes.
I thought you were supposed to be sleeping, Gunpowder.
I was, but I realized that my gun gal shirt and my pants that I'm gonna wear to NRA tomorrow were dirty, and so I had to throw them in the wash machine. Now I'm waiting on them to get out of the washer so I can put them in the dryer.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're washing. I need to make sure that you're washing your clothes, not washing your clothes, right?
No, I'm totally washing.
Okay, just making sure.
Washing is what I do.
So speaking of washing clothes, do you think a man with all black underwear is more serious than a man with colored boxers?
No, I totally
the
love a man
panel.
that wears
It's for the
colored boxers.
It's for everyone. You like the colored boxers?
Yeah, black is really boring.
All right.
I like
next.
black.
Yeah, right?
There was a point in time in my life where all the clothes I wore were black. Period.
You look
I had
So
no
you-
other color.
You look like Johnny Cash all the time.
Pretty much with a bald head.
Nice.
That's all right. You wear a hat most of the time anyway. Who can tell?
Actually, when I started doing that when I guess I was 15, 16 years old, and I was getting to the point then when I was starting to let the hair grow out some. So for many years, I wore all black with a long ponytail in the back. And the women dug it.
I bet.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. At one point in time, my hair was down past the middle of my back.
Hmm.
So
That is so, like, my vagina is so dry right now.
I'm sorry.
What? You don't like guys with long hair?
No.
If it's not on their face, it shouldn't be there.
Then I really need a different.
I'm also a no beard fan.
Well, she's just weird. I mean, she's just weird. That's all it is.
Because I'm from
Are you-
California, but
Because you've been called what?
it's because I'm from California, I think.
Oh,
No, yeah, beard, no.
Good question.
chest hair.
I mean, is it naturally occurring and then you shave it off, or?
That's non-naturally occurring and you don't shave it off. I just wear a rug on the front of my chest. Be like, this is what I got.
Well, kids, now that you got onto the subject of man hair, I think I'm going to need to bail.
I'm okay. So
you don't like my beard? That sucks.
Okay, it's not that I don't enjoy your beard. It's just not for me.
She just doesn't like getting a rash on her inner thighs. I mean,
it's soft.
If a dude,
No, I just
okay.
don't like. Okay, you know, like how some broads are like, "Oh, he's got a beard. How sexy." For me, no, it's not like, "Oh yeah, the beard." And I actually was with this dude who he was a beard model, and when I say that, it feels so retarded. But anyway,
it sounds retarded.
He
so
was.
His beard was featured in like articles, or
Yeah, he was like
just
a
his beard.
Well, he was like a beard influencer, and like, you know, like people who he had a beard, and
It's serious business. Beard influencers.
Yes, and I fucking hated it. And he was always like when he would shave it, it was the best time ever. And then he would do would keep it short, and that was fine. But dude, because he would do like ZZ Top style shit, that was so fucking gross. I can't.
Okay, I think that there is a link to where a beard gets excessive.
There's
Like,
definitely a length where it gets excessive.
I like any beard.
Okay.
It's
So,
just too big.
When it goes past here, okay, here.
Past your knees.
No, like, if a dude had a set of tits on his chest, the beard should not reach the tits. Dudes don't have tits. I get that. Quit looking at me like that, Troy. I will throat punch you.
When he did like this top style, like so all long, I would always, you know, like, you know the song Pearl Necklace? I would always sing that. Because it's the beard, so it's
a good song.
I'm sorry. All I heard was pearl necklace and beard, and I think I'm in the wrong conversation in my head. So, can you kind of back up?
How does a pearl necklace and a beard go together?
Pearl necklace.
When you have a pearl necklace?
Do we all know what a pearl necklace is?
I do. That's why I'm not sure if I'm up to speed in the conversation or if my brain just totally went perverted.
I know what a pearl necklace is. I bought one for my mom the other year.
Nope. You know what pearl necklace?
Other pearl necklace. The
Why
one
do
that's
I
not.
know about that?
You know.
I don't know.
You're a lying, trashy guy.
You want me to throat punch him?
He doesn't need to be throat punched, but he's a liar. He knows what a pearl necklace is.
No.
Honestly, swear to God. Do the sign of the cross.
No.
See that you're lying.
Okay, you're right.
You're a liar.
But that's because I'm Catholic. I can't do the sign of the cross.
I don't even know it was a pearl necklace, so.
You don't really know?
No.
Oh, that's one of the greatest things you can do.
It's when you jizz on a girl's like chest, so it's all like girl, right? So it's all like
that's a blunt way to put it.
Sweat.
I would call it. It's like giving her.
Oh my goodness. Gizzard Gary.
Gizzard. Gary.
What?
That's
What?
it's an interesting picture there, bud.
You like that?
Yeah.
I look like Zorro, man.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to screen share something. And I'm going to show you why I keep my beard. That's me without the beard.
What?
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, the beard stays.
Still better than the beard.
The beard stays.
I don't know.
I dig it.
If
Now-
I saw you out in public like that, I would not recognize you. That's
But you look like you want a pearl necklace.
A pearl necklace.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what I look like without the beard. It's just not a good look.
well, I mean, I totally shaved mine off because apparently, girls with beards aren't supposed to be there. So
G Webs has a link. I sent it to him.
All right, just making sure you saw that.
G Webs, I sent you a link an hour and a half ago.
Okay, there's one. You want to see what I look like without a beard?
Oh,
my
God.
goodness. Gizzard.
oh my goodness,
Put
you
your
look like
beard
one of my
down.
teachers from high school.
Here's what I look like without a beard.
I want to see what G Webs looks like with a beard or without a beard.
Why is it hair all sticky?
Or just G Webs.
There is this mystical video I heard about that G Webs had posted about some individual that was shooting some random guy that may or may not have actually been G Webs.
Here's
I have-
a picture of me without a beard.
What were you doing wrong back then?
Oh, you were so cute.
Let's see. I do not have any pictures of myself that young. They were all destroyed.
Who destroyed them?
There was a house fire.
Oh.
And I am very thankful for said fire. Except for I lost a lot of cool shit other than those pictures. My whole Transformers and G.I. Joe collection got gone right along with everything else. So,
Oh, that's horrible.
yes, I was heartbroken.
Oh, Troy's got some of those dolls.
They're not dolls, they're action figures. I don't
Exactly.
collect the dolls.
That's different.
There's a
But no.
difference.
A Barbie is a doll, okay?
Exactly.
No, that's a female action figure. Get it right.
No, a Barbie
It's not a
actually.
female action figure
Barbie
doll.
actually serves. Barbies and Ken actually served well as targets for pellet guns when I was a kid.
They were definitely cannon fodder.
I would take my sister's old Barbies out and put them on a fence post and shoot them.
You were kind of a dick.
Yeah, exactly.
I would do horrible stuff to my
I'm glad
sisters.
you grew out of it.
I never said I was a good kid.
What the hell are you?
That's all right.
Are you about done?
With what?
I think you need a little lube, man.
Sit on it.
Sounded like a hard, dry wood right now. I imagine it to be some kind of Central Texas oak tree that you're working with.
No, I'm actually sharpening a knife.
Oh, is that what they call it nowadays?
He's honing his.
It's what they call it when it's what you're doing.
Putting an edge on that bad boy.
I cannot stand a dull knife. They drive me crazy.
Short drive?
Bite me.
Oh.
I might. Don't threaten me with a good time.
No, not going to happen. That is not my job in this world.
Come on. Everybody likes to be bit.
You've got Tardot for that.
He won't let me bite him.
Smart man.
He's party pooper. Party pooper.
Maybe he just don't want rabies. Have you ever thought of that?
I've had my shots. Thank you very much.
Well, I want to see the medical reports.
You know what? Go suck a fart out of a unicorn's butt, sassy pants.
Find me a unicorn.
I can't. They only allow nice, pure-hearted people to approach them.
Oh boy, that counts out everybody in this room, don't it?
I've touched a unicorn
pretty
before.
much.
Except maybe for Gary.
No, I've definitely rubbed a unicorn before.
I've seen a unicorn. I held a unicorn.
I'm pure of heart.
Yeah, okay.
But this particular unicorn was actually a Chris Vector.
I mean, I rubbed a unicorn's balls, but hey.
Okay, that's just sick, dude. We're not into bestiality around here.
Well, they said you have to be pure of heart to rub a unicorn. You can be pure of heart all the way up until you rub the unicorn and then make that choice to rub its balls. And the unicorn's fucked because it just let you pet it and you weren't pure of heart. Boom. Take that, unicorn. Stop being such a goddamn pussy.
Wow, this just went completely sideways.
No, it went diagonal.
Yeah.
I don't like unicorns thinking they're fucking above the law. That's for sure.
You got issues. You totally got issues. You know that, Troy, right?
I don't have issues.
I think everybody in here has issues.
Not me.
No,
I do talk to myself because it's cheaper than like going to see a shrink or something like that.
I'm sorry. Did Angelina just say that she doesn't have issues?
That's what she said. I heard her.
I'm good.
All right, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go find my boots.
Yeah, she's issue free.
She don't like guys with beards. That's an issue.
That's not an issue for me.
Well, that's, you know, you like to look like a baby. That's, you know.
I just have a handicap. I can't grow a beard.
Apparently, I can't find my boots.
You can wade through it. You'll be all right.
It won't get
It's getting
knee high.
deep.
I heard a gun.
It's getting deep.
G Webs is in the chat.
I heard a gun.
G-Webs is only 15, so he should be asleep.
There's the gun I heard.
This JJ's on his bike, so there's no school tomorrow.
Oh, all right.
Well, he's just a couple years older than my kids, and they stayed up till 10. So.
Jesus, did they really?
Yeah, I have this thing about like Thursdays is like a cool day for us to chill.
Wait a minute. G-Webs ain't got school tomorrow, and he's not watching Red Dawn.
He is watching Red Dawn, so he's doing it right now.
So what you're saying is he's watching Red Dawn and in here with us at the same time?
Has anyone ever seen Contact? The film?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
Not
you don't like it?
Not
Oh
a
my
fan.
goodness! I just rewatched it the other night. It was a couple nights ago.
Did you ejaculate?
For Jodie Foster, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that I didn't.
Hey! Wait a second. Is Jamie Lee Curtis a hermaphrodite?
Jamie Lee Curtis is not hermaphrodite.
Okay, so that's a rumor.
That's a rumor. Have you seen her in True Lies? That's no hermaphrodite.
I've seen True Lies. Finally, a movie I've seen.
Hey, there's a gun movie you can put on PBS.
It is a good movie.
Tomorrow, that'll be the movie.
There's so many
Probably
good
not.
movies out there.
Or the next time it's scheduled for a movie.
How about Kelly's Heroes? That's a good gun movie.
Yeah.
And a classic.
It's an old one.
Yeah.
Let's think of DGS gun movies.
Huh?
I could actually add them into the spreadsheet. I have that kind of power.
Do it.
But
we got like two. Those were two real good ones.
I don't think I'm allowed to if G-Webs is awake.
G-Webs is right here. You can ask him.
Another good gun movie is The Last Man Standing.
Go ahead.
Angelina, ask him.
I'm not asking him. You ask him.
Just said go ahead. What the hell?
Oh, Angelina wants to put movies into the spreadsheet, but she has no access.
Whatever.
I do have access.
Well, then.
You know who doesn't have access? You don't have access.
I don't have access.
I don't have access. You're right.
I don't have access either, so she's special, y'all.
There's
Recognize her power.
I'm just saying those two movies are pretty decent movies to have in the spreadsheet.
Yeah, and while you're at it, you can put the other one I just mentioned in there too. Last Man Standing with Bruce Willis. It's a great freaking movie.
I'm pretty sure that was mentioned already.
Well, if it wasn't, it needs to be, and if it has been, it can be again. And should be.
And have y'all done Dunkirk? That's a really recent movie that's pretty darn good for historical and historical weapons.
Oh, how about 13 Hours? That was another good one.
Strong is a good movie.
12 Strong, I want to see that.
Seen that yet.
Or Lone Survivor. Lone Survivor too.
Lone Survivor is a good movie.
I'm sure they've talked about that one before. They've had to.
Let's see. Shooter was a good movie. Never mind the fact it's got Mark Wahlberg in it.
I'm excited for Jurassic World 2.
That's a good movie. The Hostiles. Yeah. I like that one. What's that?
Didn't you just watch that?
Yeah. I did. But that's why I'm like championing it right now. Championing. Anyways, that's why I put it on there. Sounds like Angelina's talking through a soup can right now.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it did.
So, G. Webbs, what movies have you watched lately? Other than Infinity War.
I was just say just that cartoon movie. I mean that comic book.
That's what I'm saying. I got to go see friggin' Infinity War tomorrow because even G-Webs has seen it.
What's that supposed to mean?
G-Webs doesn't seem to really like. I mean, this is just from what I see. This is coming from a fan. View. Is when I see him on the Mr. Matt NEA chats, he's never into the movies, like the sci-fi part of it. So I was surprised.
It sounds like you have a G-Webs crush.
Oh my God. I don't have a G-Webs crush. I just said I noticed one friggin' thing. Now I'm going to get crucified. I don't have a G-Webs crush.
It's okay to have a G Webs crush. I mean, you know.
When you
There's
were
nothing
like,
wrong.
from a fan, you were like a little like you know what I mean? Like,
No, I was not like anything. I was just so G Webs. What's your like favorite out of the MCU as far as movies? Did you think Infinity War topped them?
I don't know what that means.
Like the Marvel comic universe. So Infinity Wars is part of one big story arc in the Marvel movies. So did you have a favorite out of those?
Yeah, I don't know which ones are in or which ones aren't. I don't know what the group of them is. And I probably haven't seen them all.
Yeah, there's no reason to see them all. There's a lot of them you can skip.
Ragnarok is one everybody needs to watch because it's a damn.
Ragnarok is one you can't skip. That is one you cannot skip.
That's freaking awesome.
Okay, so I don't know which ones are what, but I've seen Deadpool.
Okay.
That's a good start.
I've seen Suicide Squad.
No, that's DC.
Okay, well,
that's not
what I've seen.
That movie's not. Oh, okay. Sorry.
I think I've seen Iron Man, but I fucking hate Robert Downey Jr. So I don't like to see it.
Is it because he has a beard?
It's not because he has a beard. I just fucking hate him. Like, I hate him, Johnny Depp, Will Ferrell. I just can't do.
I don't blame you for not liking Will Ferrell. I don't like him either.
Well, you know, everyone has a boner over that Elf movie. That movie makes me want to die.
I hate that movie.
I also don't like Jim Carrey. I can't stand that idiot.
Yeah, not too big of a Jim Carrey fan.
I've hated Jim Carrey since he was on some sitcom back in the olden days.
And Living Color.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, the sitcom before that.
I remember his first movie.
That was a sitcom where he was like in a design firm. It was
Designing Women?
No. Like,
oh God, I love that show.
With like 6 people, and they would make logos for people, and it was like a sitcom about a marketing firm or something.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
All right, so do you guys watch Designing Women?
No.
I don't think that one's going over.
Jim Carrey's first major actually film role was an old movie that came out in the 80s called Once Bitten. He couldn't have been more than 21 years old when he made it. It's a vampire flick, and he was a pizza delivery guy that apparently...
Oh my God, I've seen that.
Yep. That's Jim Carrey. Very young.
Which one? Once Bitten?
Once Bitten, yes.
Once bitten, twice shy, girl.
That was before the song, actually.
And it has to be like the blood of a virgin, so he does his girlfriend in a coffin. Yeah.
That was actually his 11th.
Well, I said his first big movie, which was his first big movie. He was also in Sudden Impact with Clint Eastwood. I think he was in a couple of Clint Eastwood movies.
Sounds kinky. Sudden Impact.
And he did Matlock, several TV shows. But I've never been a Jim Carrey fan, ever, period.
No, he's an idiot too. Like fucking Will Ferrell, idiot.
I do like Adam Sandler. Some of his older stuff. So the stuff he's put out in the last couple of years, not so much. But the older stuff I liked.
I was a big fan of The Wedding Singer, and the soundtrack was fucking amazing too. So
But I'm an old guy. I like old movies. I'm still stuck on the Cannonball Run being one of the greatest movies of all time.
Didn't Cannonball Run have Dom DeLuise in it?
Cannonball Run had everybody in it. It had Roger Moore, Dom DeLuise.
I love Dom DeLuise.
Holy shit! Who didn't have? Jackie Chan was in there. Jaws from the James Bond movie. I can't remember the dude's name. God, how shit. Sammy Davis Jr. was in it, for Christ's sake. So there was a ton of big name stars in those movies. And Blazing Saddle is a must watch, especially for all my outlaws out there. If you haven't seen Blazing Saddles, go watch it. You're missing out.
I own it.
There you go. And this is why Gary is the #1 outlaw.
That's right. That's right.
And you sort of remind me a little bit of Mongo too.
Outlaw, thank you for telling me about the penny. It took a lot of the rust off.
You're welcome. Like I said, it's an old trick that I learned from an old timer. But it does work.
Please help get rid of the some of the other parts of it too.
Yep. It also works well on
the penny would work. I'll be honest. I didn't think the penny would work until I actually the rust coming off of it.
It has to be a true copper penny though before it will.
Yeah.
And don't scrub too hard because you will scratch shit.
Yeah.
Just, little tricks you pick up along the way, man.
I really appreciate it because that was my sword that I used in practice. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Not a problem. That's why we are all here to help out each other. That's the great thing about this community. We can come together and help somebody out with little things and with big things. And it's like this thing we're all doing with Mr. Holster, trying to raise money for him.
Did you get one of them shirts?
I certainly did.
Did it yet? I haven't got mine yet.
I haven't got mine either. I think they ran that first run through, and now they had to make another run, and now they're going to make another run after this. And that should catch everybody up. And it's only going to be going on for about another 3 or 4 days. So mine should be in the mail and arrive in the next couple of days.
Outlaw, I have a question. When they stop selling the shirts for Mr. Holster, will it be today or tomorrow?
I think it's 2 days. I think it's 2 or 3 more days.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
But now I'm not sure how much longer you have on the Facebook thing. So that you would have to check on.
Okay.
Hopefully that'll be going on for at least another week.
Okay.
So I can get in on that too. But if you're wondering, hold on, let me see if I can get that Facebook link.
Is because I want to buy a couple more shirts.
Does anybody have that Facebook link handy? Because I'm not sure I've got it saved. Let's see. That's the clothing. Tutu. Lord have mercy. There's so much linked to that right now. Drag out clothing.
That's who that is. I had an email from a Nicholas friend saying they shipped something. That's Frag Out. Okay.
Yep.
It should be here tomorrow then. Would.
Hey Troy, I have a question. If you don't mind me asking.
Well, apparently he does because he's not answering you.
He's muted. Maybe he's pooping.
Why do you always assume somebody's taking a crap?
People do that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
And they usually mute when they do that. Now, not always.
Oh, well, let's see here. I need to go there.
You get that knife sharp yet?
Yeah. Let's see. That's a Frag Out apparel shirt. I cannot find that cotton picking link for the Facebook thing.
Facebook page for what?
All about Jack. I've posted that stupid thing everywhere, and now I can't find it to post.
You posted it?
Yep.
Well, I should be able to find it then.
Yeah, all I'm seeing is the all I can see is the Frag Out apparel shirts.
Firearms content creators. I'll go look over there and see if I can see it. It couldn't have been too long ago. That unexpected phone call one?
It might have been.
It says unexpected phone call. It's all about Jack.
I don't think I put the actual link down there.
No. Well, he linked to your video.
See, this is why we need Alan back. Alan always leaves when I'm in the middle of something.
Did Alan leave, or he had to he had to leave?
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
That's all I see.
Let's see. Well, anyway, there is a Facebook page out there that's hashtagged all about Jack. I can't find it at the moment. When I do, I will tag it in probably this video.
Okay.
And they're giving away some guns and some other stuff, so that's going to be cool.
Okay, but I can still buy the shirts and it'll go straight to Jack, correct?
Well, it goes straight to Mr. Holster. You don't want Jack getting hold of it.
No, I mean not Jack. Sorry, Mr. Holster. Sorry.
If Jack gets a hold of it, you'll never see a penny of it.
I mean, but it'll go straight to Mr. Holster, correct?
Yeah. Jack's a gambling little fool.
Gambling little fool.
So you got to be careful with money and Jack. What he don't drink away, he will gamble away, or give it to women. Jack was a player before player was a player. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is 3:50 a.m. We are going to call this one done for the night. I got to go to work tomorrow, and I got to get up a little earlier so I can take care of some other business. So we are calling this one done. Yeah, any of y'all got anything to plug?
Help Mr. Holster any way you guys can. Buy shirts, support him. He needs the help. We gotta help our own. This is a great gun community. We gotta help each other.
Join gunchannels.com. Visit GunTube.
Two very good suggestions. Yes, I like it. I like it a lot. Gunpowder. Earth to gunpowder.
Sorry. Don't forget to go check out Gun Gals Sunday at 8:30 Central Standard Time on Gelsman Outdoors.
That'll work every single time. How about you, Troy? You got anything to plug, brother?
I don't have anything to plug, but thank you for having me in.
Well, that's fine. We like having you in. You are an official outlaw now. You've been on more than one of these chats.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Lord, don't call me sir. That's dangerous. And ladies and gentlemen, you know me. I might be doing this again tomorrow night. Chances are I will. Unless Gizzard or Gunpowder wants to run one. If they do, we can jump in on there. Hell, I'd like to see somebody new run one. How about you, Troy? You want to run one of these tomorrow night?
No.
No?
Gunpowder will be at the NRA show.
Oh, that's
in like, I don't know, whatever 9 o'clock is from now. And it ends, I think, at 6.
Yeah, so
Gunpowder's running the show.
No, Gunpowder is not, because I have to turn around and do the same thing on Saturday.
You will survive.
Gunpowder's running the show. She said it.
No, Troy, I will totally throat punch you. You're in Texas. I will find your address and throat punch you. Gunpowder is going to have her shit together. Okay, third person's really tripping me out. I'm totally going to have my shit together tomorrow, so I'm actually going to bed and not staying up this late to do laundry. So, no, this weekend's NRA. I'm not staying up late.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, because we'll probably have the kids all weekend, which is going to be sucky. I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, like I said, you know me. I'll probably do this tomorrow night, or get somebody else open one up, and I'll jump in there. But be on the lookout. Let's see. What do I got coming up this next week? Monday, I'm doing an interview with Hosh. Actually, this is Hosh's interview week, so I got to get a hold of him somehow or another and talk to him, make sure everything's confirmed there. We should be doing some shortwave and ham radio check, so that ought to be interesting for anybody that's into that sort of thing. And I'm working on a few interesting topics for the Tuesday show. Normally Tuesday shows we run a little loose, but I'm actually working on a few topics for that one this week. Anyway, guys, y'all have a good night, and we shall talk to y'all later.
Bye, everyone.
Night.
Bye.